Hello everyone, this video is my Outlast All Collectibles guide. Throughout this video I'm going to show you how to get all the documents and all of the recordings you can get in Outlast. Following this guide will get you the Educated achievement, which is collect 15 documents and complete 15 recordings, and also the Pulitzer achievement, which is collect all documents and complete all recordings. So this video is about half an hour long. There's 31 of each of the documents and recordings, 62 in total. So hopefully this helps you out. Let me know in the comment section if this helped you get your achievements or trophies if you're on PlayStation. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Let's get this going. Okay, so first collectible here, you just get in the car. Can't miss this one. It's the first note, the whistleblower. If you want to read these, you'll have to give it a little pause if that's what you're here for in the video. Just trying to get through and show where they all are. Next up, as you go through the first little gate, record the asylum in front of you, and you'll get your first note. Right, so as you come through here, through the first squeeze through point, just before you jump into the vent, come through the second door on the left, and you can find the document right here on the desk. Project Walrider Patient Status Report for William Hope. So, next up, this one is just after you get the first jump scare. As you come through the library, you'll find this guy impaled on a pole. Record him with the camera up, and you'll get your collectible. This guy talks for a while before you get that collectible. I just edited that out. There's a couple of sections where I've edited some stuff out, but just stand there watching him until you get the collectible notification pop in the bottom right corner. So once Chris throws you through the window and you end up down here, come around the desk and you can find the next document on the table right here. Warrant for seizure. Okay, 2 pages to this one. Feel free to pause to have a read if you like. From there, we're going to come over here and to the right through this door. And following the main path, before you go through this door though, go right and you can find the document just on the shelf right here. Project Walrider Patient Status Report for Chris Walker. Kind of interesting to read some of these. There's a lot of lore that you miss out on if you don't read them. So from there we're going to come through this door and go left past the wheelchair guy, and you'll come into this room with all of these guys sitting around watching TV. Just keep the camera on the guys watching TV and you'll get your note pop up. Look for that notification in the bottom right corner again. You can also make sure just by reading them. So once you've grabbed the key card and you're coming back towards the security room, before you reach it, head left into the cubicle here and look at this guy that is dead on the toilet. Eventually you will get your collectible. I think you need to look at the word witness to get the collectible to pop. I was looking at the guy for a second, but yeah, you need to look at the word on the wall. So that is note number 4. Document number 5 then, Project Walrider Profitability Report. Before heading into the security room, head all the way to the end of this corridor with the exit sign above it. Head to the door on your left and you can find the collectible on the desk right here. Alright, already 9 collectibles in, only 62 to get throughout the game. Project Walrider Profitability Report. So, when Chris comes to get you in the security room after messing with the keyboard and the lights get turned off on you, hide in the locker. He's going to burst into the room and you want to get the camera out whilst you're in the locker so that you can get a little recording of him as he bursts through the door. Make sure you don't miss that one. That's a very easy one to miss, especially if you use the strategy where you don't use the locker. But there you go. Alright, so when Chris leaves and heads out the door, he'll go to his left, allowing you to leave this room and head to your right. Come all the way down here. Go down the stairs towards the basement, and through this door on your left you can find a crack in the wall. Head through that crack and go right. And the document is just on the table right here. Have a little look at that if you like. Again, you'll need to pause if you want to read these. That's the MK Ultra CIA Hypnotic Suicide document. Alright, note number 6 then, Father Martin's cell. This is just after you get drugged by Father Martin and end up in the cell right here. I looked at the words on the left here, but it's actually the words on the right saying rest in peace that you need to look at to get your note. But there you go. So, this next one is a little bit TOS, I guess, but this game's full of that kind of stuff. But I've edited it down a little bit so you can't see too much. You want to head through here, through the crack in the wall, go to the left, up the box here and up the ledge. Just record the guy in the back here that's doing some not so pleasant things to that corpse, and you'll get your note whilst he's talking. Just keep an eye on the guy in the back. Enough said about that one. Moving swiftly on. So next up, after you come through the decontamination chamber and come up the stairs here, you'll see this guy painting the wall in blood. Come to the left and you can find the document right here. Sorted. Okay, so after you avoid the twins and jump through the window, you'll be jumping back into the window. The twins will be gone when you jump through. Come to your left through the window into this office and you can find the document called Purge Gate Maintenance Memo sitting on the desk right there. So note number 16, you'll want to come back this way and you need to go down this corridor to get the key card. Before you grab it though, whip out the camera and have a look at Chris. He's ripping a guy's head off and you'll get another note called Total Security. Okay. So, after avoiding the twins in the showers, you'll have to shimmy through these windows. Once you gain control, come through here and you'll have to head through this door. So go right once you get through that door and left into this area, and I believe there's a document in here. I was having a little trouble finding this one, but it's in here on the desk. This is a dead end, this isn't the way you need to go, but if you want to grab that document, you'll have to come to this room. Document number 9, Dr. Wernicke's death certificate. Okay. So, next up, after escaping Chris, you will reach this area, you'll get a jump scare off this guy. And shimmying across this spot right here. This is document number 10, Dr. Wernicke's obituary. 18 out of 62 so far, almost a third of the way through. Open up the cell here on your left and you can find the document sitting on this guy's bedside table. Okay. Sorted. Feel free to have a little read if you like. So, as you jump down the hole here, this is along the main path, you'll reach an area where the walls are covered in the word Wall Rider. You'll want to record the lockers to get yourself the note named Wall Rider. Nice and easy. Alright, so when you're coming through the tunnel, this is just before you have to do the valves and escape Chris. Before you go through the squeeze spot on your right, head to your left and come around here and you can find a document next to this broken ladder. Right is the way you have to go for the main path, but just come to your left first if you want to get this document. After escaping Chris then, you'll come down this corridor and have to go through this door here. This guy will have a little chat with you, just keep the camera on him while he talks, and you will get your note at the end of the conversation. That's the doctor is dead. Sorted. So once you're done with that, you'll end up in this area in a very dark walkway, and you need to make this jump to get up here onto the next part of the walkway. I've tried to include as much of this using my night vision as I can because I know it's very dark in this area. You've got to head to your right and up these stairs. Again, just trying to show you as much as I can. Right, so you need to go left towards the light to continue along the main path for this section. But instead of doing that, you can see this walkway up above me right here. And we need to get up there to go ahead and get this next collectible. Again, showing you as much as I can because I know this one's difficult to find. It's very dark. Head to the back here, go right and then left into this door. And you can find the document sitting on this dead body. Document number 12, still bleeding. Definitely an easy one to miss. So all the way to the end of the corridor, left here, and then a right. Keep going. So squeeze through right here, and once you get all the way through, come to the end and record this doorway. There's a bunch of bodies in here, and that will get you the next note. A feast for flies. So for the next note, when you're pushing this box out of the way just before you get chased by the inmates, you'll want to come in here, open up this door, and head to your left, and there's another door here on your left you need to go through, and you want to record the writing on the wall to get that note. That's organized torture. Note number 12, collectible number 24. Easy. Alright, so again, this is before you get chased. You'll come in this room and this box or this door will be getting pounded on, and you'll have to push the box out of the way. After you squeeze through this hole in the wall, you'll need to jump up into the vent to continue along the main path, but we're going to come back here first and to the right to get this document. It's Project Walrider Cost Report. Sorted. So just after you get your fingers cut off by Traeger, come this way, and this guy here will start talking to you. You want to come and get underneath the bed, right here. Eventually, this will take a little while, but eventually Traeger will come in and finish this guy off. And you want to keep your camera on the whole thing in order to get this note.
I'm here for you. I'll give you very special attention.
Pleasant. Family-friendly content. But there's your note for Dr. Rick Traeger. 13 notes, 13 documents. So for document number 14, come out from underneath the bed.
Let's teach you the 7 habits.
Let's give Traeger the runaround. This one can be kind of difficult. I wanted to include the whole chase with Traeger just in case you have any struggles getting past him or anything. I know that this chase with him can be a little bit frustrating. Give him the runaround in that room, jump up here, and into the vent. Follow along this way. And you'll end up dropping down here. Push this box out of the way before you do the rest of the chase with Traeger. It makes things a little bit easier when trying to escape him. There's not really many collectibles that are involved with chases, but this is one that's kind of in the middle of it. Open up that gate as well for when you escape. And come down here. Traeger's going to pop out. Run past him. And come into the room here. Give him the runaround. If you're playing on Insane, you might want to not want to do this strategy. But on normal, this strategy is just fine. He takes a couple of hits to kill you. Give him the runaround in this room, come back, and then close the door in his face. He's going to be stuck in there now. Push this box out of the way. Open up the door. And then run all the way through. Again, this doesn't really have much to do with the collectible, but I just wanted to include it just in case you're struggling. You've still got one more little escape with Traeger, and I just wanted to make it extra clear where this collectible was, because it's kind of in the middle of the chase. When you get the collectible, you're not actually being chased, but just to make it extra clear, I didn't think it would hurt to include the strategy to get past Traeger. So, come over to the cubicles that's directly in front of you after you drop out the vent, and there's your document. Request for reassignment. Sorted. Alright, so, once you escape Traeger, and he dies in the elevator, just record his body. I'll also mention here that if you're looking for a guide for anything for Outlast like Insane, I've got guides for that on my channel. I'll try to link it in the description for you. Record Traeger's body, and you'll get this next note. Death of Traeger. How to make Traeger juice. Step 1, squeeze. Alright, so when Father Martin tries to talk to you, you're going to need to come around here to the right to get into the toilets. And come through here to the back of the locker room, and the document is just on the floor on the right side of this room. You'll need to go left to get out of this room, but come in right, get you the document. And that's document number 15, almost halfway through the collectibles now. So, once you're in the flaming kitchen, which is a little bit after the last collectible, you'll meet this guy who tries to talk to you. Pull the camera, record him. When he's done talking, you'll get the note, which is Let It Burn, note number 15. Feel free to have a look at that one. I actually forgot to look at this one while I was playing through, so I just went back and edited it in. Once you escape the kitchen, you'll need to go left to continue on. Before you do that, and you go through the squeeze point, come right here, and come around this way, and in this area you can find another document called Psychopathological Proximity Stress Disorder Pamphlet. Some of the names for these documents are a bit lengthy, but either way we're going to get them. And that is collectible number 31, that's halfway. So once you've messed with the valves with Chris and turned the sprinkler system on to get through the kitchen and get to here, you'll need to go right to escape, but we want to go left to get this collectible. So open up this door and you can get note number 16, which is fingers. Literally a bowl of fingers. Pleasant. Okay, so on your way out then, just before the exit, if you come to your right here, you can find the document that is on this table, which is MK Ultra Program Excerpt. Document number 17. Alright. So, when you come out here, you'll need to go left to go and get the key, but if you just head straight forward and around the fountain, eventually you'll find this guy's dead body. Keep going past him. It's pretty much straight forward from where you come into this area, and you can find the document just in front of this writing on the wall, which is our own personal cavalry. Document number 18, number 34 out of 62. Alright, next up, after you've got the key and opened up the gate here, come through and go to your right. You'll need to open up this door and the wall rider is going to attack you. Keep the camera on him, make sure you've got the camera up, and just record him, stand there and record him completely, and you'll get the note, The Thing in the Dark. You get a really good shot of the wall rider there. So once you've escaped Chris in the area with the gazebo, you go through that crawl area, you can see him standing there, looking a bit sinister. Come through here to the right and get the camera on the fountain for the note, Don't Drink the Water. Just need to keep the camera on the fountain for that one. Okay. So, note number 19 then, the sound in the machine. We're going to go through here. I think I needed to reload my camera at this point. You need to look with the camera at this machine, which seems to have the Wall Rider nanobots in it or whatever, that black smoky stuff. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Wall Rider and Nightmares. Something weird going on with that anyway. So, when you come through here, you'll need to go left to get to the area. We need to continue the main path, but if you come right, you'll get this sort of earthquake type deal happen. Keep going all the way down and come through the chain link door type thing. And at the back under the stairs, you can find the document number 19. So, note number 20 is No Safe Place. And continuing along here, keep going, come into this area, and if you look at the elevator, you can see this guy dead in the elevator. You might need to zoom in on him to get that one to work. I know I had to. Just keep the camera on him for a couple of seconds and you'll get that achievement pop. Okay then, so for the next one, we don't actually need to go down here unless we want the collectible. So come down into the basement and come right into here. You can see this guy standing in the corner, which is kind of creepy. It's one of these corners. There he is. Creepy dude. And the document is just behind him, sitting on the desk. I don't think he bothers you. Project Paperclip Excerpt. Easy. Okay, so next up we have document number 21. You promised me a rose garden. So when you come into here, you're going to fall through the floor. You'll see the wall rider fly past you. Off he goes. We're going to climb up these beds. And up again onto the ledge. And this way around the hole in the floor. Don't fall through the hole again. Can be a little bit frustrating. So I think in the back right corner of this room you can find the document on the bed. Yeah, there it is. Only 21 more collectibles to go then. We're on document number 21, which is You Promised Me a Rose Garden, like I just mentioned. Next up we have note number 21, which is Lies. So, when you come through here, you'll see the Wall Rider fly past you, and you'll see this well-lit room on your right. Come in here and record the wall in order to get the note. This is just before you enter the room with the twins in it, as soon as you open the door. So when you're coming down here, Chris is going to be coming at you, and you'll need to go to your left into this room and go into the vent right here. This is along the main path. I didn't actually know this was here for a while, but on your right before you reach the end you can find a sneaky cut off in the vent, and down here there is a document for you to come and grab. So all the way down here, drop out the vent, and the collectible is just on the desk right here. And that is Billy's Dreams. Sorted. Okay. Pushing this guy out of the vent then. Come to your left and we're going to have to go into the library. And in the back of the library you can find another document. It is the Spirit Breach. Right here. Document number 23. Sorted. Okay, so the next one is the Wenaki exit interview. And for this one, when you come into the theatre, the projector's going to start playing something about the morphogenic engine. Just keep the camera on the screen, and eventually you'll get your note. You will have to watch for a while to get that one to pop. I just edited it out, so we're not standing here forever, but yeah, you might have to stand there looking at the screen for a while before it actually gives you the note. Just keep the camera on the screen, eventually you'll get it. Alright. So after that, we're going to come back this way, and this is along the main path. And you can see the light at the back of this area. Lockers closing in your face. Come into this room that's lit up and grab yourself the document right here. That is necrotizing facilities, I think. Yeah. Open up this door. This is just after you exit that theatre area. And come into this room and you can find this guy praying. You'll enter a room with a guy standing at a window just before you get to here. That's how you can kind of tell where you are. And this is the static prayer note. So document number 25 then, you'll need to come along this way, and this is along the main path. This is just before you climb out of the window to get to the church. And this is just after where we collected the last collectible. So we're going into number 329 in this corridor. And the document is just on the desk in here. The Gospel of Judas. Sorted. So, once you're in the church, Father Martin's going to get burnt to death. And we want to keep the camera on him in order to get this collectible. Note number 24, The Passion of Father Martin. Okay, so note number 25, once you get to the lab, just record this room. Have a little look around with your camera to get this note, Under the Mountain. And document number 26, The Pride of Wisdom, is just on the desk in this area. Right here. Sorted. Really not a lot of collectibles left to get now. So, after grabbing that one, we've got to go back along the main path, which is this way. Keep going, all the way around here, and there's a couple of labs on the side of us as we come this way. Open up this door, and come into the second lab on your left, and you can find the document on this operating table. Or morgue table, I'm not sure what that is, but whatever, it's there. Document number 27, Variant Post-Mortem. Sorted. So, once you come into here, this is the first time you come down this corridor, just before you set off the sirens. If you head to your right, through this door, you can find this formula on the whiteboard to get note number 26, which is the morphogenic formula. Collectible number 53. So, when Chris grabs you, this note is automatically collected. It's basically just Chris getting killed. This is number 54, The Death of the Soldier. Okay. So there you go. It's another note. 4 more of each to go. Document number 28 then, Gods and Monsters. This is after you've had the conversation with Wernicke and you come in here. Just after the decontamination table, head to your right and you can find the collectible just on the desk in the blood-soaked room. Gods and Monsters. Collectible number 55. So, after you open these big double doors and come in here, get your camera on the big, weirdly shaped thing in the center of the next room to get the next note. That's Wernicke's machine. Well, there you go. Sorted. Note number 28. Okay, document number 29 then is on the central console straight ahead of you as you come into this area. Collectible number 57. And on your left after you pick up this collectible is the next collectible, which is basically filming Billy that's in the pod right here. Billy Hope. Keep the camera on him. Note number 29. Collectible number 58. Only 4 more to go. We're almost there. So now we have to head over here to the right to continue along the main path. We just need to make a recording in the next room. So come around here and pull your camera up once you get into this room and look at these tanks and you'll get the next note, which is life support. Alright. Good stuff. So document number 30, the modern Prometheus. Come over to the back left of this room and up these stairs all the way up, and in this little side room here on your left you can find the next document. Only 2 more left to go. So, after running away from the Wall Rider a little bit, you'll come to this area. And this is where you pull the switches out of the fuse box type deal. Over here on the left you can find the last document, which is document number 31, Permission to Proceed. Sorted. So, the Death of Hope, which is the last note, the last collectible in the game. You collect right here after being beat up by the Wall Rider. This is the last collectible. So, yeah. We are done here. I'll also be posting the collectibles for Wall Rider, Whistleblower, sorry, and Outlast 2. There's also other Outlast guides on my channel if you want to check those out. Thank you all very much for watching. If you'd like to support me further, just drop me a like and a comment maybe. If you'd like to support me even further than that, you can always follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/ifreams if you want to put some extra hair on your chest. The link to that will be posted down in the comment section, pinned up as the top comment. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope this guide has helped you out in some way. Let me know if it has. Have yourself a fantastic day. And until next time, take it easy.